Good morning, good morning, good morning. It looks like it's a beautiful day out there, going by the sunshine on my front trees, the trees in the front yard, the garden.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Didn't realise I had that on. I had the sound on my Instagram. I do use that to monitor, just in case it doesn't show up in the comments. It does look beautiful, but there are clouds in the sky over in the distance, and it's looking a bit of blue sky, but sunshine, yes, but it's looking a little more ominous in the direction the weather's coming from. So who knows what the day's going to bring. It's lovely and cool though, so it's not looking like it's going to get too hot. But we only know when it does happen, don't we? I'm Rosboundy, Psychic Medium, bringing you the daily Lenormand card spread reading. Lovely to be here, and let's go over to the cards. Do tune into your spirit realm in whatever way that you connect with your guiding spirits, your angels, your inner being, even that is your direct connection with the other realms in whatever way that you need to. Okay? Oops, wrong one. Didn't hit the button right, but that's okay. What we've got is the Gilded Reverie by Ciro Marchetti, the Lenormand deck that he's created, one of the Lenormand style decks that he's created. I do have others of his decks. The expanded edition today. We've got the Choices card in the home space. It's the Mountain as our theme, and it is time in our workspace. And here is our card. Let's have a look at that. And it is Be Bold or Italic, Never Regular. And it's the nice little, well, it looks like the winking emoji style, isn't it? That cute little cheeky look, isn't it? It's almost like he's got his legs crossed, but I think he's got one in the air there. It looks lovely. Anyway, so there's our wisdom for today. Be you. Don't be regular, just be you. Let's zoom in to those three cards, and here we go. What we're seeing with our cards today, wow, the Mountain. Usually I probably just go to the focus of where that reindeer or moose is, but my eye went straight to this section here. This that is like a little peak that's in that pathway before we get to the grand mountain range in the back. That looks like it could be an Everest with all of those other peaks and valleys and everything that's in the process of getting to the top. What I'm feeling with our energies today, what we're going to have as a theme, is being able to spend time, and I'm feeling that it is that challenge. It's definitely going to be a bit of a challenge today. That's going to strengthen us, because we're going to be able to rest here on this peak to contemplate. I'm feeling that sense of peace before the next challenge and what we're going to be doing. We've done a lot already and we're still progressing forward. So it's not just about other obstacles and blocks in our way. It is taking that challenge. It is moving forward with it and creating our pathway in what we're wanting to attain at the end of it. What is your goal? Is it the topmost peak, or is it one of these others? Or are you happy today being in this level? This has, it's not looking like a real pointy peak. It's looking like it's one of those that we've done a lot. We're getting to having that pause to be able to look from a height. This is still from what we've achieved to date, even is a grand challenge that's been completed, that we're able to rest and contemplate, really see what are the other vistas behind this mountain, what might be next, and be able to spend some time today to really allow that vision that we have of what's moving forward, of having the grand view, being able to see all around us in the 360 from that perspective of where we are on this particular peak. It looks like it's been cut bare, almost like a cleared forest. I think it's a natural protrusion. So it's something that is feeling like it's the naturalness of where we're at the moment, so that we can feel at total ease and peace as we're sitting here atop this particular peak on our journey today, because we do speak about today with where we're at and the mountain. Okay, so then we're going to step into what is our home space, and the choices card. It does give us those, we have many choices all the time as we move around our home. It starts from when we get up out of bed and what do you want for breakfast, small little choices like that. What are you going to put on your toast? Those types of things that we're every day you don't think about those choices. This one is going to be something that is a bit bigger. And what popped into my mind just then was we are preparing for Christmas. There's a lot of gift shopping and things like that to do. And this is where I'm feeling it. What I had mentioned in the head was Christmas. So it's the big choices that you're making for Christmas. So I think today might be one of those days where you are spending time to choose wisely what you are. And I'm feeling it's the planning, it's the organising, it's the finer detail. It's not the real intimate fight, the infinite little bits of finer detail. I think it's the bigger picture of what your plans might be for Christmas. I know for me, and I haven't thought about it much yet, so for me, having that pop into my head then is, yes, got to decide what are we actually doing for Christmas, because it's not something yet that's been set in concrete, so to speak. I'm roughly aware of what others in the family are doing. I haven't had a formal invitation to attend one space, place or another yet, or invited others to me because I know they're already committed. Do you understand what I'm meaning? This is sometimes the dilemma and the iffiness of, what do we do? I think what we are being shown here is that it's decision time. Put it down that you are setting this as your plan for, and for me, that word Christmas came up. So for you, it might be the same. It's as different as day or night. It's the one that does bring that, okay, this is the plan. That's what it feels like. Okay, so have a bit of time around that today. It could be a completely different situation that you're deciding, making a decision about. It could be where you want to spend your holidays and you're actually booking in the deposits today. So you do need to choose one way or the other. So look at what your day's bringing you in that respect of the choices that you are making. And it is more related to your home space with this one today, okay? But we always know that it can connect and shift into our workspace as well. Okay, so good morning too. I can see your comments coming in now. So good morning, Shaz. Good morning, all. I think you meant have a great day, which is good. That's all right. I can interpret typos. So, or autocorrects or anything like that. So, good morning, Shaz. And to Keza, a good morning. You're wishing us a good morning. Well, morning, Ros, but I know you mean everyone because that's how I read them. And good morning, Ros Girly, and all around the globe from Fiona. And you've had the time to calculate our numbers as well. So what we're looking at is a 7, and that does include all the numbers on the card. So that's a 22, 21, 8 and 37. Great, thank you so much. And we've got Michaela here in the live stream. Wonderful to have you here with your avatar. Oh, I'm so happy about that, really are. You might have to watch the start again for the little mini weather report. Now, and Shaz is saying, you're soaking the dried fruit in the brandy and Baileys for the Christmas cake. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I bet it's going to taste all right. except I don't like fruitcakes. But you enjoy it every so. Oh, look, I do have one slice just so I know I've had a slice of Christmas cake when it comes around. But I think, as a regular thing, no, fruitcakes are not my thing. I certainly do like the Baileys though. And here is Fiona with the beautiful hearts. Thank you. And of course, yummo, Sharon girly. Yes, I reckon it would taste extremely nice with that. And yay, yes, we'll need to replay from Michaela. Yeah, but that's all good. Now we have the time for whatever we need to do. So, Michaela's saying Shaz sounds delicious. It does, doesn't it? And we've got Kenneth who's been able to pop in as well. Yes, I am earlier than usual. So good evening to you, Kenneth. Because I am heading off for my... Whoops, sorry, hit the wrong button there. Didn't matter. Oh, just a repeat of Michaela, so that's all right. Yes, I've got volunteer working today and tomorrow, so tomorrow's will be early as well, which is relevant for our time card in the workspace, isn't it? Because whatever it is that we are doing in our workspace, we're definitely going to have the time, or it's about the being able to manage our time to the best that we can. So have an awareness of what time you're taking or what time things are happening at work, so that you're not missing out. So why did missing out come onto it? I think there is a need to be aware of the time today for whatever schedules, whatever timeline. There are things for work. It just popped up that way. So keep an eye on the time. Many ways of doing it. Hourglass, there's a candle up here, the cuckoo clock, the rooster crowing, the very nice chiming clock with the pendulums there. See the big pendulum that's in there somewhere, and not sure what that one is. I can't see them quite from this distance because I'm looking at it on my monitor, not on the cards at the side. And this one's a really nifty... That's a really nifty mechanism that obviously it twirls around in some form. Looks that all of these dials look so interesting. There's an owl. So it's a beautiful card. I really like it because really time itself is only a human construct. Every other creature, it's just by the natural progression of the sun rising and setting and the seasons. It's not really two clocks and the degree that we break down time. We've done it for convenience as far as the human intellect goes, to be able to keep track of time that we can meet together at different points and places at the same time. It's an interesting thought. The time, I don't know how much. Look, I'm not going to go into quantum physics and all that sort of stuff. I have a little understanding of that, so it's just interesting that time is actually irrelevant, but we need it. Okay, so in the world that we live in, so the message basically is yes, keep a track of time today. So I don't wear a watch. You might have to keep your phones on you. Clocks aren't very many places on walls anymore. I've noticed as I've gone to various appointments lately. Our swimming centre definitely has a clock on the wall because they do lap timing. And there is an analogue clock on the wall. They've got the digital and the analogue. So that makes it a bit easier. I do have clocks on my walls here, not in this particular space, but I do have a digital on top of the desk that's run by electricity. There's so many different ways of telling the time. Don't let it run through your fingers without having taken some notice of it today. Okay, have the awareness and keep your eye on the time, because there is something that you're needing to do in the workspace that's going to need that preciseness of timing. Okay, whatever that is for you. So there is all the time in the world that we need for whatever we're contemplating today. So make some of that time for sitting on that rock. And that could be the time where you're needing to choose and make that decision. Okay, so it can be as simple as that with our cards. Okay, so I'll just go back over the comments that I may have missed already. And yeah, Kenneth, you mentioned that it's 4:19 p.m. there, so it'll be a bit later again by minutes. It's your evening, so you're still in the Monday. And Shaz, well, the fruit's tasting good, so hopefully the cake will be good too. One would hope so, wouldn't you? Sandra, this looks interesting. December's full of decisions: who, what, where, when, and how. It's an event. We usually decorate, buy gifts and feasts. Everyone is trying so hard to please each other. We're all sharing thoughtfulness and kindness that sometimes gets confused and complicated by expectations. Yes, exactly that. It is. We do have lots of different for various points around Christmas. And a good call, Michaela is saying. I presume that's about the cake. Don't know. And time to reflect. Yes, it is time to reflect. And, you know, what is the meaning of the rush and hurry and all the rest and family gatherings with Christmas? What is the meaning of Christmas? I think that thoughtfulness needs to be brought into it as far as the season. And, you know, what is the big buzz about it, etc. My feeling as years have gone past, it's just totally missed the point as far as it's commercial. It's purely commercial now. From my own perspective of what had observations, that's only my opinion. What is it for you? Maybe that's the reflection we need to be making. Why is it so important to organise these things and etc. with family and have it big deal? Look, I'm not knocking anyone's opinion on it at all. We all come from different places and spaces and individuality. That's why the owl says, don't be bold, be italic, but never regular. Be you. Enjoy what you need to be preparing and what you feel happy to be involved with and all the rest of it. Every day should be like a Christmas day in the true essence of that Christmas is, birth of Christ. That's what's celebrated. But there are other particular celebrations of different sorts in our religions around the world. What do you believe? Feel it to the heart, that unconditional love for everyone. I think that's what life comes back to. Unconditional love for what is, regardless of our judgment of it. What is our life experience in moving forward, in finding, well, what are we finding? We are being who we are in living a life. Make it a full and a good one. Okay. And I do love that. It's right, Michaela. Time to reflect. I know I've put that up already. And Keza, thank you. Have a great day to everyone. Thank you for the lovely emoji hearts. Thank you, and all the love. I agree to commercialise. Oh, hang on, I can't read that one now. I agree to commercialise now. Christmas is. Yes, it is too commercialised. It's the world we live in. Fiona, thank you, girlie, for your time and divine energy. Have a wonderful day to everyone, others around the globe, and a fab night as well. Thinking of Kenneth there. And thank you so much. I say as well was part of that blessing from Fiona. And I'm going to give my complete, my namaste. And keep being the best you that you can be. We'll see you tomorrow morning around the same time. And there we go. We'll finish those beautiful pink hearts. Thanks, Michaela. Have a wonderful day to all. Bye for now.